to leave college and become the coach of the Cowboys?
Absolutely. It makes more sense with the Cowboys really than it did even at Colorado, because in some ways it's an easier job. I know that sounds ridiculous, but what he's had to overcome at Colorado to get them in a situation where we're talking about them as a conference champion or maybe even a CFP entrant is really spectacular and one of the craziest stories I have ever seen. But the reason why I think he works with Dallas, and it was mentioned a minute ago, not only does he help the locker room, he might be the only person in America that Jerry Jones will listen to. And that's the most important thing. Yes, he relies on his son, but he would also look at Deion as his other son. And I think that could be the ticket. We all know the glitz and the glamour of the most valuable franchise in sports. You put Deion in there, not only as the centerpiece of that, put him some great coaches around him, which obviously has to happen, and let Jerry pay attention to someone other than himself.
What's good, people? It's your boy, Mr. Rome, Cowboys Fan Talk, right back. Like I never left. How y'all feeling today? In this crazy world we call being a Cowboys fan. Listen, before I get started today, look, shout out to my channel sponsor, BetUS, where the game begins. If sports betting is your thing, if that's how you get your money, let the best take care of you like they take care of me. Let's talk Deion Sanders. Something that look, full disclosure, I'm on board with bringing Deion Sanders in. One reason, culture. I feel like Deion Sanders could flip this culture in one night because he's not afraid of Jerry. He would stand up to Jerry. He wouldn't kowtow and fold in front of Jerry. And I think Jerry would defer to him. There's other little small problems with that. Like, I don't think Stephen Jones likes Deion Sanders. You can look into the history of that. Stephen Jones didn't even want to bring Deion Sanders here the first time when we won the championship. He didn't even want him because he didn't want to pay him. And therein lies the problem. What Paul Feinbaum said makes complete sense. That's why I played that clip first. It makes complete sense. Deion would fit here. The show, the bravado, the culture he would bring, the toughness, the swagger, stuff we don't have. The attention to detail, the excellence he wants. He's flipped Colorado from a team that no one expected to be bowl contenders. They were making fun of them last year. And as Deion said, we keep receipts. You know what I'm saying? He flipped them. And now they're in bowl contention. They're a team you have to recognize. And they were a team that was undermanned. They didn't have necessarily the horses. Kind of similar to the Cowboys. We have deficiency areas. But football is one of the rare sports. Scheme, want to, and technique, etc., can excel a good player to a decent player, maybe even great, if you do it right. My problem with the Deion thing is this, man, and I hate to say it. First and foremost, Deion said, I don't want to come there. He said it himself. Hey, man, I don't want to come. I'm happy where I'm at. Literally, he said it. As a matter of fact, he said it yesterday. Let me holler at my channel sponsor, and then I'll let you hear it.
When I came to practice, we walked out on practice. I'm your boy. The first person you went and showed to me was that walk-on. You see that right there? That's my hitter. That dude just started. He cranks my practices up. You know what I mean? And that's encouraging kids, encouraging athletes, and really encouraging people to be better than they really are. And can I segue with that? Because no place needs people to encourage people to be better than they really are, besides Jerry Jones and the Dallas Cowboys. Now, I know you focus day to day. I know you're a day-to-day man. But can you think about some days?
Let me take the computer here, because you starting to talk that talk. I got to show you where I am. I love it where I am.
What are you trying to say? What are you trying to say?
I love it where I am. I love it. I love it where I am.
You know, me and Keyshawn, we from the...
Listen, it's real simple. Go to betus.com, set up a profile. It's real simple. The interface is dope. It ain't hard to do. You're going to get personalized care. Use code YouTube150. Get a 150% sign-up bonus for up to $2,000. Trust me, we going to be all right. Go to BetUS, set up your account, put a little bread on the Cowboys, or don't, or bet against the Cowboys. Either way, BetUS going to take care of you. Remember, 150% sign-up bonus, code U2150. Let them take care of you like they take care of me.
Did you hear the man say, hey, man, I'm happy where I'm at? Seriously. He likes Colorado. They probably take very good care of him. And the one thing that I think the biggest hurdle, I think Deion and Jerry will get along. I think they understand each other. I think Jerry respects Deion's bravado and everything like that. I don't think that'd be a problem. Unlike other coaches, I feel like Jerry would just overrun and just, his presence would just make them kowtow. I don't think they would have with Deion. It's this. Cowboys ain't paying Deion. Cowboys are notoriously known as one of the cheapest organizations in sports. We make the most money. We got a lot of inward money. We don't like to pay a lot of outward money. And I'm not even talking about players. I'm talking about just period. Some of the lowest paid coaches in the NFL reside with the star on their helmet or on their hat. And I don't think Deion will come here to coach for cheap. If everything else aligned, I think they would offer him a low deal. And I think that's because of Stephen Jones. I think Stephen Jones like to underpay people. That's his bag. He don't like to pay people. He probably like to pay himself. He don't like to pay people. And Deion ain't coming here to coach for free, especially to come coach this circus. I'm going to need some munyon, some guwap, some bread, some ducats, some dollars. I'm going to need all that. I'm not coming to coach that craziness and get all that in order for a handshake and some sweet tickets. I need munyon. So if they're going to get Deion, he going to need to be making 15 to almost 20 million a year. And the irony is they're not on a salary cap. The Cowboys can do it. They have the money to do it. But to hear them say over the next 4 years, we're going to pay our coach $80 million just would, whoa. But you get what you pay for. The Jones families are billionaires. They've been billionaires for years. They don't be eating a 7-Eleven. I'm pretty sure they have stuff that they like. They have expensive tastes, and they pay for that. Why they like to pay and get cheap labor with coaching and get mad because they get cheap results, that's beyond me. It is beyond me. All I know is that Deion Sanders would be excellent for the Cowboys culture. And I know a lot of people disagree. They think he'd be a circus and everything like that. Just find it funny that some people will point at Deion and say he would bring the circus and then would look at Jerry Jones and be like, I mean, he's cool. Why? Because he's the owner, he gets a pass? Why does he get a pass? Deion Sanders would bring the circus. I don't look at it as a circus. I think Deion would bring swagger. Some people think the circus is, because he talks loud, because he calls people out, because he's not afraid to speak his mind. That's the circus? No. Would you rather somebody to be quiet and lie and say things behind the scenes? Because that's what I think we're dealing with now. A whole bunch of people that say something to the public and do something else behind the scenes. I want a grown man. Deion Sanders reminds me of a little bit more outspoken Mike Tomlin. He would bring that swagger here. And I feel like Mike Tomlin is one of the best coaches in the NFL. So that's my choice. I would want Deion Sanders to come, but the reality of the situation is what I want does not matter. Like I want the Cowboys to draft a receiver high this draft. I don't think they're doing that neither. I don't think Deion Sanders is coming. I hope I'm wrong, but I need to speak on it because it's popping up too much. And I just got to put my thoughts in the ring. I would want Deion, but he ain't coming. It's your boy, Mr. Rome, man. Shout out to my channel sponsor, BetUS. I appreciate y'all. I love y'all. We got a game coming on Monday. Start talking about that. Aha.